let us go into Act 2 and bird up.
January 17th, 1848. The Palais du Louve, the Louvre. Let us be reasonable, senors. I am sure that this is a simple misunderstanding. There is no misunderstanding. In the name of the king, I'll arrest that squirrel. Act 2, a fox among the wolves.
Yes, that is a penguin. They're all aminals. And I feel like that was an emperor penguin, because I think that's a Napoleon painting, so it's just this game has a lot of great humor. It's made by the same person who did Small Saga, if you're familiar with that game. This is an older one that I think this is their first game that they did. So it's a lot older, but the humor is still just fantastic, amazing. I knew Falcon wouldn't feel like turning up in the office on Friday. Mood. But that was midday on Monday. There's still no sign of him. It's becoming a little concerning. What am I saying? Falcon's a big bird. He can handle himself. Just having him walking around. Let's just keep waiting. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, let's go look for him. I should probably go find him. His home would be a good place to start. The bird brain never gave me his address. I'll have to find him the hard way. Oh, thank you for the boop, Celeste. Speaking of cool people to check out when they're gaming and stuff, there's another one. There's another one right there. And I will press a button so you can press a button and check them out. Haha!
Hold on, give me a second.
Ah, no, not the frogs!
Oh, my frogs!
Oh, they're airdropping They're airdropping frogs on France! Go, 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 go! Get them! Get them! Revenge for Monsieur Grenouille! They murdered him in cold blood. We must have our vengeance. We can head to the Palace of Justice. No sign of Falcon here. Excuse me, Rupert? Oh, it's you, the first year dropout. Hey, I didn't drop out. It's forcibly ejected. But that doesn't matter right now. I'm looking for Falcon. Have you seen him? Falcon? The guy who somehow blundered his way through the Caterlane trial with the help of some very dubious evidence? No, I haven't seen him since the trial. Oh, no. Thanks anyway. I hope you're doing well, Celeste. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Duhat? Down here? Oh, there you are. It's Barrison, right? That's right. I heard about the case you're involved in. I never would have thought the Baron was a murderer. He always treated me with the utmost respect. Then, I suppose it makes sense that the most ruthless killers are the ones who can put up the best facade. Yeah, I suppose so. How's your friend doing? Seemed a little down last night. Oh, you've seen him? Yes. He's brooding in the corner of Le Canard Joyeuse, mumbling and drinking. It's a little, depressing to be perfectly honest. Le Canard Joyeux? A dingy student bar on Rue Jaune, right? It's not dingy, just a little rustic. In any case, It's an enormous help. Thanks, mademoiselle. Any time, Sparrowson. Are we twitching? Oh, that is annoying. That is a weird bug. I've had sometimes issues when I have too many tabs open, too many streams open. Sometimes it'll randomly just crash them all and I have to go through and refresh. Time to go to Le Canard. Oh, I need to get to the right button.
Sparrowson steps through the doors of Le Canard Russe, the dingiest student tavern in all of Paris. His nostrils fill with the pungent aroma of sour wine and bitter tobacco.
Well, ruffle my feathers if it ain't little Sparrow, son. I ain't seen you in years. How you doing, hun? Feeling pretty good, Madame Coinel. Thanks for asking. Actually here to find a friend. Big guy named JJ Falcon. Falcon? Yep, that sorry lump's been here all weekend. He's just been moaning and muttering to himself all weekend. Frankly, he's bringing the whole atmosphere down. I'll take care of him. Thanks, Madame Coinel. It's no problem, hun. He's probably still in the corner of the drinking room upstairs. Or we could go to the card room. Here to play some Sharks Noir, you monsieur? No, not right now. Looking for my friend, JJ Falcon. Big drunk fellow? I think I spotted him downstairs. Ah, thank you. No sign of him. Mon Dieu! I almost stepped on the big fellow. Falcon? What are you doing on the floor? Hey, Falcon, wake up! Wow. The bird's completely out cold. Must have drunk this place dry. Let's see, how do you wake a drunk person? Oh, guess it's time for a rude awakening. Wakey, wakey! Ah, good. You're up. Are you with us, Falcon? Yeah. Feeling sober? Probably head back to the Aviary office so we can get some work done. I understand it, Sparrowson. Huh? I did everything right. Followed all the procedures. I found all the evidence. Presented the case beautifully. Yet guilty feline walks free while an innocent man sits in custody. What went wrong? Where's the justice? I don't know, Falcon. Sometimes the system just doesn't work, I guess. Should work. Yeah, probably should. Sorry, Falcon. I don't have the answers. What I do have is freshly baked croissants from Palais du Louve. Croissant. Yep, waiting for you back at the Aviary. I'm sitting here moping about justice. You offer me croissants? Well, it's not just croissants. It's a pain au chocolat too. I could go for some pain au chocolat. Fantastic. Let's make a move. Alright. Admit it. These croissants are amazing. I told you. Pierre's Vologin on Rue de Verde is something else. Oh, that reminds me. Baker told me something interesting. Do you know what they call pains au chocolat in America? They don't call them pains au chocolat? Nope. Pronunciation difficulties. American is a whole nother language. What do they call them? Chocolate croissants. Hello? Chocolate croissants. What do they call profiteroles? Oh, I think those are still profiteroles, but rather than custard, they fill them with ice cream and smother them in melted chocolate. Simply outstanding. Is this the aviary attorney? And can I speak to someone, please? What do they call crepes? Excuse me! You just hear something, Sparrowson? Down here! I'm sorry. Didn't see you there. What can I do for you, little one? Oh gosh, where to start? Your name, perhaps? Mousy. My name's Mousy. And what can we do for you, Monsieur Mousy? I have this friend, and he's fallen under some legal turbulence. Legal turbulence? You mean he's been arrested? Yes, I suppose so. They're saying he's a murderer, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Quite a problem. I know. Oh, but I forgot to mention, he's the Prince of Spain. The Prince of Spain? You didn't think that was worth mentioning from the start? I forgot. I must ask, Mousy, why'd you come to us? Would have thought that the Spanish royal family would hire legal counsel with more... not terribleness? Expertise. Oh, Prince has great faith in your lawyering skills, Monsieur Falcon. He said your reputation as a lawyer was renowned. Really? The Prince said that? This is a great opportunity, Falcon. Surely you wouldn't deny a request from the Prince of Spain. Meh. Look, Falcon. I know you're still upset about the Dame Caroline's trial, but more moping isn't going to help. The best thing you can do right now would be to occupy yourself with some meaningful work. This case will scratch that itch perfectly. Not gonna hear it. Grab your things. We're doing this case if I have to drag you by the sleeve. Alright! No need to bird handle me. No more dilly-dallying. Let's go. Good luck to you, messieurs. You aren't coming with us, Mousy? I have other matters to attend to. But Prince Juan is held in the concierge. I'm sure he will fill in all the details. Right. Let's make a move then. Good day, monsieur. Oh, you two again. Hey, nice work on the Lady Kitten's trial. Baron Royale is paced around in a cell right now, ranting about wringing your neck. Yeah. Not surprised. He's super mad. Hey, criminal's a criminal, right? Lying him on a death sentence. Probably shouldn't have killed the guy. Oh, you're not here to defend him, are ya? That would be hilarious. We're actually here to see Prince Juan Quierdo, heir to the throne of Spain. Mouthy fox, huh? That's driving me nuts with his senoras and his flamboyant attitude. I say the sooner he hangs, the better. Oh boy, is this going to be a commentary on, like, the death penalty and the carceral state? In the end, we shall see. Well, come on then, while we're young. The Prince of Spain, I presume? Oh yeah, that music. Indeed, I am Juan Quierdo, heir to the throne of Spania, and you must be the legendary lawyer, Senor J.J. Falcon. Well, I wouldn't say legendary. I wouldn't even say notable. Such humility. I would expect nothing less from renowned individuals such as yourselves. But let us get down to business. I trust that my compañero, Mousy, has explained the situation. Compañero. He told us you've been accused of murder, but we need some further details before we can start our investigation. Ah, of course. What is it that you want to know? Well, tell us about the murder, first off. To be honest, Prince Juan, a little confused as to how a member of royalty could get in so much trouble. Could you walk us through your activities on the day of the murder? Of course! Let me see, where to begin? It was the cold and misty morning of the 6th of January. I heard that King Louis Philippe was unveiling a new painting at the Palais du Louve, and I wish to meet the man himself. After a brief stroll at picnic at the Tuileries Garden, I entered the palace. I found the royal entourage in the Louvre's Grand Gallery. When I saw an opportunity, I presented a humble gift to the king. A rose, an international symbol of passion, virtue. How romantic. Oh, he's going to be gay, isn't he? Oh. A gay person in 1840s France. Ah, I see. But before the king could take it, a rather rude person snatched it from my fingers. It was a royal guard, dog by the name of Major Howell. Ouch! Cried out Major Howell. I have pricked myself upon the thorns of this dastardly flower. And then the major slumped to the floor. His face turned blue, his mouth frothed, and he died. He died straight away after being pricked? Straight away, senor. It's obvious that a pricked finger was the cause of death, but I don't know any poison that acts so fast. Nor do I, Senor Falcon. But clearly, the police felt the poison upon the rose's thorns was the only logical explanation. With so many witnesses, even the king himself, what could I say to defend myself? Where did this rose come from? I acquired it from a beautiful Parisian flower seller at Les Halles markets. A girl by the name Catherine Marie Sagin. Surely, you're not suggesting that the flower girl applied the poison herself, Senor Falcon? Well, not making any accusations yet. Just planning to explore every line of inquiry. Did he have an allergic reaction? Did you want to ask something else, Senor Falcon? Why'd you come to Paris, Prince Juan? I was on a diplomatic mission. Do not know whether you are familiar with current events, but you may have heard that my country is in a state of turmoil. Contenders for the Spanish throne are slandering, plotting, backstabbing. It's chaos. The people are suffering. So I thought, if I could befriend some French royalty, perhaps even the king himself, maybe I can strengthen my family's name. The Kyoto dynasty restored, I would have a chance at bringing peace to my beautiful nation. Well, guess that plan's gone out the window. Sparrow's son, don't be rude. Oh, he is right. I failed terribly. Don't fret, Prince Juan. We'll do everything in our power to clear your name. Maybe once the dust is settled, you'll have another opportunity to speak with King Louis Philippe and complete your mission. Thank you, Senor Falcon. I am sure you will do your best. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? What are you reading? What were you reading before we so rudely interrupted? Ah, this book. A Spanish classic. Don Quixote of La Mancha. Do you know of it? I've heard of it. I have not read any Don Quixote. I've heard of it. About the knight who jousts at windmills, right? That's one part of the story, yes. The hero is a virtuous but elderly knight by the name of Don Quixote. In the chapter you mentioned, he takes up arms against an army of giants who are terrorizing the town. Don Quixote's partner, Sancho, warns him that the giants are just windmills. Their flailing arms are just sails swirling in the wind. But Don Quixote doesn't listen. He takes up his lance, gets on his horse, and charges anyway. Sounds more like dumb Quixote, am I right, Falcon? Perhaps he is dumb, Senor Sparrowson. But many of us spend our whole lives jousting at imaginary giants. Speak for yourself, Juan. I've never been jousting, let alone seen a giant. I think we're getting off track here. Indeed. I tell you what, Senor Falcon. I'll lend you my copy of this book. Maybe you'll have time to give it a read at some point. Maybe I will. Thank you. El Ignacio Hidalgo Don Quixote de la Mancha. Is that actually the whole title of the book? Well, was there anything else you wanted to know? No, I think that's everything, thank you. What's the plan, Big Bird? Well, we have 2 lines of inquiry. We should lead to the scene of the crime at the Palais du Louve and see if we can find any clues or witnesses. Interview the flower girl at Les Elise Market to see if she has anything to say about this alleged poison rose. 2 tasks spread over 6 days? This almost sounds too easy. Let's not get complacent. Good luck, senores. Wait a minute. Falcon! What is it? Does something seem off about Prince Juan to you? They seem colorful to me. Throwing roses, spouting about literature. Juan's one suave Spaniard. Maybe I misread him. Well, look. If this is bothering you, then we could always ask around. Maybe someone in the city knows Juan's dirty secret. If he actually has anything to hide, that is. Yeah, let's dig up the dirt. Still got a trial to prepare for. Priorities, Pyro-san. Dawn of a new day. Let's check the murder scene first. To the Louvre.
Falcon and Sparrow-san make their way to the Palais du Carousel in the courtyard just north of the Louvre's Grand Gallery.
That's the Arc de Triomphe over there. I swear it's smaller than how I remembered it. That's the Arc de Triomphe du Carousel, you doofus. The big Arc de Triomphe is up the road. What? No way. Why are there 2? Because when a man like Napoleon invades half of Europe, he gets to build as many triumphal arches as he damn well pleases. Well. I never expected to see you here, JJ. That arrogant voice. Good day, Sovereign. Let's be civil, JJ. Why don't you introduce me to your new assistant? Fine. Sovereign, this is Sparrow-san, my assistant. Sparrow-san, this is Severin Cocorico, the most pompous prosecutor in Paris. Oh, are you 2 old school friends or something? More like arch rivals. Please, JJ. I think arch rival implies some sort of competition. As I recall, we've met in court on 5 occasions, and on 5 occasions, did you get humiliated terribly? I'm amazed a failing bird brain like you is still able to get clients. Actually, Severin, business has never been better. I'll have you know that I'm currently being employed by the Prince of Spain, no less. The Prince of Spain? Juan Quierdo? Well, this is quite an amusing coincidence. Don't tell me. Correct. I am the prosecutor for the very same case. It is a pity that the Spanish prince will indubitably hang, but I suppose that's what he gets for hiring a bird brain to represent him. Don't call me bird brain. You're the only bird brain here, Severin. One always speaks badly when one has nothing to say. Voltaire. Uh-oh. He's giving you the verbal smackdown. Quick, Falcon. Make a witty retort. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm rubber and you're glue. Yeah, well, I'm rubber and you're glue. What bounces off you... Wait. Fucking crit fail on the delivery of that. Damn. Oh, dear. The same bumbling fool you've always been, Falcon. But enough talk. Have at you. If you, messieurs, would excuse me, I have a case to prepare for. JJ. Sparrow-san. I'll see you 2 in court. Can't stand that guy. Did seem like a bit of a cockerel. But is it true what he said? You know, he's trounced you in court 5 times? Can't deny it. Severin has a reputation as ruthlessly thorough prosecutor. Mountains of evidence, surprise witnesses. No wonder he always manages to one-up me. This time will be different, right? I hope so. I know so. For you see, I stole this annotated map of the Louvre out of Cocorico's pocket when he is busy rattling off Voltaire quotes. Sparrow son, that's pretty impressive, actually. I swear you were standing 3 meters away the whole time. You tall birds are so busy with your heads in the clouds. You don't ever notice us small folk running around your feet. Pinching Cocorico's pocket was like taking candy from a very tall baby. Let's take a closer look. I see. This map shows the entire Louvre area. Everything from the Tuileries to the Rue du Louvre. Most convenient. We're currently standing here in the Palais du Louve. Those pendant arrows seem to show the route taken by the king's entourage. Means that the king first went here through the Salle des Troupes. And then in here in the Grande Galerie where the murder occurred. Didn't Prince Juan say that he spent the mornings in the Tuileries Gardens? That's right. So that means Prince Juan approached from the Louvre from the west side, somewhere over here. Sounds like we have a lot of places to visit. Where should we go first? Start with the Tuileries Garden.
Ah, feathered friends, wander through the immaculately maintained Tuileries Gardens. Nothing seems out of the ordinary until they spot a familiar face picking up litter by the tree line.
Hey, Falcon. Doesn't that groundskeeper over there look familiar? Ah! Holy shit! Blanc! What the fuck? Milk kegs bring all the boys to the yard? Oh, hell yeah! We're gonna need fucking kegs of milk. Hold on, I made a button for this. Where's my buttons? I'm gonna find a button. I'm gonna find a button first, and BAM! There you go. Shout out for you, Blanc. Welcome on by. Holy shit, thank you for bringing your people on by. First off, I don't know how long you were streaming, but at the very least, I implore you, stand up, wiggle about, leave a piss, take a water, probably grab some water in a different place than you piss. That would be my personal recommendation. I think a nice, cool, refreshing, filtered, water is the best thing to get. Not the piss water, but you're an adult, allegedly. You do you. If y'all don't know me, I am Dreki Ormer, Draconic Serpent, Flightless Dragon, or simply Worm on the internet. Usually I'm more of a rainbowed feathered serpent, but this game has a very fun palette, and I thought I would color myself to match. And welcome to the Ziggurat! Puppers the dog and Gladsdale. Ah! Fucking threw something squishy at me and bounced off screen. I don't know what it was. But anyway, hello everybody. Man, there's a lot of familiar faces and new personages. Hello, Puppers and Milkshakes and Gordon and Chris Flies and Johnny and Cyril and Blanc themselves. Oh, and Voxid. Voxid's got some cool stuff too. Gladsdale. Hello. Oh, thank you for the delicious snag. Oh, yep, and that's the snail. Yep. Yeah, you can see various forms of me all around here as a draconic entity that hops dimensions, which is my excuse. I take on various forms. There's the snail Dreki, very slowly gooping their way around the screen. We've got a triple Dreki up there, up in top left of chat, and then we have an isopod Dreki also up there at the top right of chat. So all sorts of shenanigans. If y'all don't know what this game is, Aviary Attorney, it's a, attorney games, you could probably guess correctly. It's like a Ace Attorney-ish, inspired game. But it's made by the person who did, Small Saga. It's an older game of theirs. I think it's the first one they did. So if you know Small Saga, you're going to be in for a delight, because this game has some beautiful humor, some great jokes with these characters who are all aminals. As we do some bird law, which is practicing law as a bird. And we got through the first act and we're just starting the second act. So pretty decent time to come in. We're representing the Prince of Spain, because this is the 1800s France. So you're gonna get a little bit of butchered Franglish from me. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm not a swagtastic linguistics tongue master like Blanc is, but I will make a terrible attempt anyway. But yeah, I like doing funny voices. So let's get back into the video games. If you got to roll on out, because I know I usually tend to be streaming pretty late at night, I hope you have a wonderful, rejuvenating eep. Thanks for stopping on by. I hope to see you another time. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at him, he does look like that photographer, what's his name? Rubino. Huh? Did somebody call me? Oh, it's you. Lawyers who don't appreciate a masterful photograph when they see it. It's good to see you gave up on your artsy dreams to pursue a more grounded career in groundskeeping. I'm not doing this willingly. I was giving community service for committing perjury. It's in his bird grounds. Yeah! Well, you better protect your popcorn, because they are birds. Can you believe that? They gave me, an esteemed photographer, community service. Me! Yeah, I can believe that. Perjury is somewhat serious. You should be thankful that you got off without jail time. You just sound like that self-righteous Judge Maxim. So, did you two want to ask me something, or are you just here to gawp? Personally, I'm just gawping. Actually, I do have a couple questions. If you don't mind, Monsieur Rubino? I don't suppose you've bumped into a Spanish fox who goes by the name of Prince Juan, have you? Spanish fox? No, I haven't met anyone like it. It's about that assassination attempt on the king, then you're asking the wrong person. I only started working here yesterday. Or today. I see. Is there anything else you wanted? So how's the groundskeeping job working out? Terrible. Tourists are pigs. Sometimes literally. Look at all this rubbish I found. Beer bottles, tin cans, apple cores. And look what I picked up by the west entrance. A book page. A whole book I could understand, but a single page? What kind of blithering moron loses one page? Wait a minute. Can I take a closer look at that, monsieur? Don Quixote. That's a page from Don Quixote. Take it off your hands, monsieur? Sure. What's it worth it to you? What's it worth? It's trash. It's literally worthless. And I suppose I'll be destroying it as per my duties. All right. I suppose you deserve a little compensation for your trouble. How about you give me the page and... I'll speak with Judge Maxim. Put in a good word and might be able to get your sentence reduced. Really? You'll do that for me? Thanks, monsieur. I really appreciate that. Here, take the page. Oh, okay. Going for the whole book title again. Gotcha, game. That's all. We'll let you get back to your work, Monsieur Rubino. All right, so... we might as well... actually, let me check the evidence. Oh, look, you can see the worm on a string. There he goes. Bye, worm on a string. It was nice to see you briefly as you flew. Why? Welcome to the Ziggurat, Saver and Johnny Cleverleaf and Voxen. I don't know why. I must have missed y'all in the spam. Why did Automod block Birdlock? Apparently that's foul language. Wait, why are you booing? I'll just permit that term. I think that's allowed. Oh, it doesn't tell us anything about page 44. So let's follow where the king's route went, starting from the Salé. So this is the Palais du Louve. If I understand Cocorico's notes correctly, this is the room the king and his entourage stepped in before heading to the Grand Gallery. This room doesn't seem to be very popular. I don't see anybody around to interrogate. Interview. Right. Interview. Well, since it's quiet, maybe we should take the opportunity to do a little snooping. That'd be the point. Surely all the interesting evidence would be in the Grand Gallery where the murder took place. Think about it, Falcon. The police could have already gone over the Grand Gallery with a fine-toothed comb. But I bet that numbskull Inspector Valerti didn't even think to check this room for clues. Might be a murder weapon just under our beaks. Logic seems a little questionable, but it couldn't hurt to have a look, I suppose. A shiny copper urn. Guess it was used for carrying water or some cremated remains. Probably not both at the same time. It smells good. Don't sniff the exhibits, Sparrowson. No, really, this urn smells amazing. It's almost chocolatey. Poor thing. You're hallucinating from hunger. Would you like to stop by a bakery on the way back to the office? Don't patronize me, Falcon. My nose never lies. I'm telling you, there's something in here. I can feel it. Now you're touching the exhibit? That's definitely a no-no. See? Look what I found in the urn. Put that down, Sparrowson. That's someone's old rubbish. No, look, it's a chocolate wrapper. Judging by the smell, the chocolate was bitter and dark. 70, perhaps 80% coca. Belgian in origin. Level of wrapper crumpling, firmness of the chocolate residue, indicates this was discarded just a few days ago. Yes, I am certain. The chocolate contained in this wrapper was undoubtedly consumed on the 7th of January, the day of the murder. Mon Dieu, Sparrowson! You deduced all of that from smelling the wrapper? Imagine what I could work out if I tasted it. That won't be necessary. Sparrowson, if you could apply this level of critical thinking to areas outside of food, you'd be the world's greatest detective. If only all evidence were edible. Simply let me eat you, and then I will solve the murder. Easy. The sparrow is guilty. He didn't do that. He is suspiciously always by the lawyer, as if he could direct us away from finding anything to incriminate him. Most accurate observation. Do you have any idea which shop this chocolate was purchased from? Might help us track down the person who consumed it. No, there's no possible way we can know that. Suppose we'll just have to visit every confectioner in town and sample every bit of merchandise for comparison. What a chore. Interesting. Because I can see Lander Hagel's Chocolate Emporium written on the wrapper. Well, you can't blame a bird for trying. Not sure what this is. Some sort of stand or podium? Maybe it's just a decorative piece. It's a Roman doorstop. Roman doors were enormous marble slabs, so the doorstops had to be similarly large in order to stay in place. I don't think that's right. My uncle's a Roman historian. Trust me. See a cabinet full of engraved plates, mostly bronze. How much do you think they're worth? I don't know. 300 francs a piece at least. What? Are you serious? I'm in the wrong profession. I don't think archaeology works as a get-rich-quick scheme, Sparrowson. You said anything about archaeology. I'm gonna become a museum robber. Oh. Well, that's one way to get rich quick. Imagine the Falcon being voiced by the 12th Doctor. I am not super sharp on Doctor Who. I didn't really watch it too much, so I can't really pin things to where they are. It's some sort of ceremonial container. It's beautifully crafted, but what did it contain? Maybe it's an arcane wine cabinet. Don't be so ignorant, Falcon. It's a sacred Mesopotamian artifact gifted to Emperor Hadrian for his victory at the Euphrates in 123 AD. Stop making stuff up. You and I both know nothing about Mesopotamia. All right, you got me. This could be a hippo's chamber pot for all I know. Orb. Yes, lily bird. We are burbs, and we are lawyering. These columns have been designed to look like Roman. I think the style is iconic. It's not iconic, Falcon. Irony is when a character says something, but the reader knows it means something completely different. That's not... Never mind. The fucking wordplay jokes. That's a niche one. The only reason I caught that one is like literally in the last few days I learned about Ionic and conic columns and American column, like things like that. Like, I love this game dev sense of humor. It's great. It's fantastic. A supporting column holding the roof up. The column was truly supportive. It wouldn't hold the roof up. It would encourage the roof to get to its location on time. Ornitho jurisdiction. We're done here. For now, at least. Can't spend all day staring at Roman artifacts, I suppose. So where to next? Does tree law work with bird law? No. Tree law falls under jurisdiction of the Ents. You're gonna need to get in contact with them if you need some tree law done. But I hear they're very slow to work through cases, so they're kind of backlogged for the next like 20 centuries. Yeah, they don't really have a very fast expedited process. It's just how it is for them. All right. Are we all done here? No. Really? That's to leave? Okay, hold on. The Grand Gallery. Right, the Grand Gallery. Here we are. The Grand Gallery. The murder room. The murder occurred right under the new painting. I see hundreds of paintings. Which one is the new one? I haven't the foggiest. We'll have to ask someone. Please don't ask me. Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Excuse me, monsieur. You look like you know your Mona Lisas from your last suppers. I don't want any attention. Maybe he isn't talking to me. Oh, definitely talking to me. Keep it together, Eric. Oh, hi. Would you happen to know which painting was unveiled on the 7th of January? The one the king came to visit. Falcon Trace, it's you! You're a falcon! Wait, do you practice law? I think if you're a Falcon Trace, I figure you might be like their artistic cousin? Your artistic coven? This is your lawyer family friend. You know, it's like a My Cousin Vinny situation, but the Vinny's named Falcon because he's a lawyer. Oh yeah, I can help you with that. That's the piece right behind you. Oh, I see. It's a painting of the king himself. Now, if I remember correctly, this is a Napoleon painting, which means this is probably an emperor penguin. It's also funny how they have just animal heads and they have human hands. I'm Sparrow Goodman. Did you know? Yeah, exactly. He really is. He really is. I think that this came out in 2015. So I think it was before the TV show, but the Saul Goodman show. Otherwise, yeah, it would be a dead ringer. It's one noble looking penguin. What do you think of it, Falcon? What do I think? Well, I'm no art critic, but careful brushstrokes, the pre-Raphaelite soft tones, the subliminal use of light is contrasted, nuanced work. It's an evocative painting that alludes to a forgotten era. You said a lot of words, but I'm not sure I'm any closer to knowing your opinion. I'm getting the impression that you messieurs aren't regulars at art galleries. No, we're right pair of Philistines. Speak for yourself, Falcon. I've never even been to the Middle East. Okay. They're not Philippines either! I'm guessing you're here to investigate the king's assassination attempt. That's right. Actually hoping we could ask you a couple of questions about what you saw. Ah! Welcome to the cigarette, Falcon. I hope you enjoy your time here. Oh, I wasn't even in Paris when the murder took place. I didn't see anything. But, I have a friend who might be able to help you out. What's this? R&M Associates. Home of the Renard Vulpes? Private investigator? Thank you, but I don't normally deal with gray area of the law types. No, please, give the guy a chance. Help me out of a bind before. I'm sure he could do the same for you. Not making any promises, but I'll hold the card. I appreciate the help any case. The wordplay is out wordplaying my words as well as the play. It's no pro. It's no trouble. Thank you for your time, Monsieur. Anything else we can do here? Well, ideally, we'd turn the whole grand gallery upside down and hunt for evidence. That's not possible with so many people around. Probably just move to another room. Alright. We're done here. Dawn of a new day. Okay. So we should probably, I want to go to, we'll take care of the stuff that we learned from the prince first. So we'll find out, we'll go check the place where he got the flower that was allegedly poisoned.